Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that
too
bragging
short.
rights are on the line here.
Boucher is short. Why is he at center? Oh, no.
Expect some exciting back and forth action in this one.
Well, apparently I got nothing to do with it.
Over to the wing. The three from Barnes. No luck on that one.
Here we go. Already with the three struggles.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D.
And slam.
And slam. Dunked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you just see that burst. Gilgeous-Alexander, hard to catch him once he gets that first step.
On the wing quickly.
That guy is, he is special.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
It sucks that they're wasting all his prime on a shitty Orioles team.
In the league, and Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said they're all looking forward to the challenge.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
Carter from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Right.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside Young. And again, Toronto, no good.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
Williams in the post.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And a homecoming of sorts for R.J. Barrett last season after being traded to his hometown Raptors.
Yeah, he's played well in Toronto.
Yay! I got a point.
Settle into where it is that he knows he's going to start this year. I really like his three-point shooting. That has been much improved in that Raptor uniform. You can see the focus here from R.J. Barrett. He brings a subtle intensity to his game on both ends of the floor.
Barnes, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The three from Barnes. Dort grabs the miss. Oklahoma City leading by 16. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Williams.
Oh.
And Williams punches it home.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Sinks the tray.
And the range that Young has is considerable. This three-pointer is a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
Outside for Dort. Screen by Holmgren. From deep. The shot by Dort, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Barrett can't hit.
Man,
what's
I thought he was
Arrowhead
making
West?
that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
A three, Barrett. Oklahoma City leading by 19. It's Dort on the wing. Oh, deflected. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now here's Rose. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Such a wide open look.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, BA. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new. Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And Toronto calls time here.
Like, you can see it kind of like from this angle, or like kind of like this angle, like this side of the stadium.
And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just
I don't like
rare
this
for young
shot
teams,
either. You can't
but
get
at the
nothing.
same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully,
I can't even get seen to get a freaking two-pointer. Like, it's just that.
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Rose can't connect. Pass to Abaji. Lets a floater go. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
I don't get how come when we play people that we have to have the arrow shot, but when we play CPU, we don't need anything.
Back to Sasser. Out to Rose.
As you can see, I got 4 points, so I'm hitting nothing.
Rose can't connect. Barnes with it. And Sasser picks him up defensively. And that
What's
one
that?
drops.
Now, with his strength and his skill, Scotty Barnes can finish inside very quick.
Hartenstein, no good. Rose outside. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the
I know,
easier
like,
shots
yeah, I
I've
don't know
seen tonight.
why we can't change
feels like
that.
Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Dick. No made baskets yet. Abaji can't hit. And we've got 28 seconds left to play.
The arrow going up and then saying slightly early, slightly late. I'm like, what the hell?
So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, it's great to see Rose out there. After all those injuries, Derek still has a passion for the game.
Oklahoma City shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And so Rose knocks them both down. 24 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Quickly. Good on the 13-footer.
Every now and then, Quickly can feel out that mid-range and attack that area.
Yeah, I'm going to see one of the World Cup games in Toronto when
Jacks
they
up a
come
three.
next year.
Sasser gets
I'm
the
definitely
bucket.
getting tickets. It's a
They
must.
really
It might,
built this lead on the back of their
I don't
perimeter
know.
game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter, exploding from the perimeter.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. Oklahoma City ahead, just dominating this one. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And it's the Raptors with the ball after the basket by Oklahoma City. Barrett can't hit.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Well, Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. You see that tapering off at any point?
BA, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the
Canada's women's soccer team has gone right downhill since Christine Sinclair called it.
How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're topping off a little bit. The only way we're going to score more points in the game is add more time to the clock.
The three from Barnes. And again, Toronto, no good. Oklahoma City dictating the flow. Pass to Duran. Back to Williams. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Well, it's rare to see a young player
I did hear about
as
that.
Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we could put a ceiling on what that potential is.
Here's Dort. Drives to the hoop.
And Dort with a big-time dunk.
I was gonna go see Messi play in September, but tickets are way too much. They're $400 just because he's showing up.
Hate to say it, but if they're still
Messi.
trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
I know.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Walter from outside. And he buries his first look.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them three.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and
What?
just looking relentless.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on an 11-3 run. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is what
Oh, my God.
Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Here's Dick.
Early. Oh, come on, that was going in.
They've shown that power
Jesus.
inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Duran, no good.
That's the price of tickets for that?
Lets it fly. Barrett can't hit.
Good shot,
Messi.
gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Holmgren. Bertle grabs a miss.
Messi has won every trophy known to man, and Ronaldo has
His
not.
first made shot in 3 attempts.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days, and his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. Here's Toronto with the ball. Pass to Barrett. Fires the 3. Duran with the rebound.
Well, he's just really struggling right now, and with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones
Messi.
aren't even close.
They're really working the paint now.
The Thunder with the rebound. Some room here for Williams. Releases from the wing and drills it. Williams has got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh my, sinking yet
Come on,
another
drop.
mid-range jumper.
And last season, Brett, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team again to the number
Oh,
1
come
seed
on.
in the Western Conference and averaged
That really just faded at the last second.
5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
And again, Toronto, no good.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Dort's shot is good.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the
jeez.
lead seems to be growing.
Barnes, no good.
Well, if he's going to
That's not even a debate. I don't know how they can debate that.
Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Now here's Dort. Give him 8 points now.
I mean, even mine is not really a debate, but it's the closest debate there is.
Again, the miss.
Trophies aside, Josh
Shooting
Allen
this
and
quarter has to be
Mahomes.
a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find the rhythm?
Back to Holmgren. Deflects the pass. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Walter. So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here.
That's great. He played all these quarterbacks and only those 3.
A minute 53 left to play in the second quarter.
Crazy to remember that Eli Manning is the one quarterback in the league to beat Brady twice in the Super Bowl.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Yeah, David Tyree.
So both teams changing it up here. For the finish. And Hartenstein.
Honestly, that's the only reason I know the name David Tyree is that helmet catch. Because after that and before that, he didn't do a whole lot of anything else.
Paying off.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
This second
Oh
quarter,
look!
he's been
Now my
much
guys are
better
starting to come to
improving over that
life.
slow
What the
start.
fuck?
Here's Rose. Toronto making their last
Oh my
shot.
god.
And a fast break now for the Raptors. Pass to Quickly. Wiggins with a steal. From deep, Rose. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
How was that
This
not out?
defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The 3 from Barnes. Kemp with the rebound.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Young. From behind the arc. The Thunder pull it in.
That should bring out a lot of people.
19 seconds left in the second period.
Chiefs fan.
Fires from the line. And that one comes up a bit short.
Tickets are cheap as fuck.
Carter on the wing. From the arc. No luck on that one. And so it's Oklahoma City making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Back to the game after this break.
What?
$20
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
Still.
Now, of course, you're sitting at the way top at $20.
Here's
If you sit at the way
Gilgeous-Alexander.
bottom, though, it's like $400.
And the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24 points.
Yeah, we did that one time.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Back to.
Now here's Carter.
Yo.
Young from long range. It's stolen by Barnes.
Oh my
Gilgeous-Alexander
God.
with the steal. Dort, left side. Williams from long range. They grab their own miss. Duran. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
I'll tell you what, fast break points have been the story here.
And again, Toronto, no good.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Oh, got that one up quick. Williams has got 17.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
It was at how much to start?
It started at 376 when they first released the schedule. They took it to on sale. They were at
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
That three's off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
To the middle. Kicks it to Quickly. To stop the run.
For
Back
fuck's
to Boucher.
sakes.
Outside
Drop the
Young.
ball in the hoop.
Pass to Quickly.
Go.
Three-pointer
Oh!
off the mark. So it's Oklahoma City now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
And that one's good. Quickly.
Now they're playing wording to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daignault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Good work there as it goes. 5 points in the game.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Young from long range. Young missing again.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Wait. What?
Quickly outside. Pass to Young. Back to Quickly. Now Barnes. Tried to answer back. That three is off the mark. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Now here's Duran. Fires in the triple. Williams has got 6 points in the
I want to
quarter.
know why he's
Man,
wearing
they're having a hard time
shorts.
defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The three from Barnes. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Now here's Quickly.
Were you not cold, bitch?
His numbers,
Or
he's put
what?
up a little over 9 points a game.
Were you not
His
cold?
shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but you trust him enough, keep going to him, see if he can find it.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. The kick out to Williams. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Young. Driving in. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Young's got 7.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Launches a three, and Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Drop it over the top.
Offensively, it's
Come on,
been a struggle.
Barnes.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Yeah.
And up the court come the Thunder on the break.
Shit.
Pass to Holmgren. Duran with it.
No.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Right.
So it's Toronto now. Back to Dick. Pass to Quickly. This one for three. Counted from distance. Quickly's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's pretty bad.
Play better D than that, because Quickly is going to burn the defense, especially at that corner spot.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Mobo. Yet to see a basket.
Oh, that was that game.
It's clear he's totally out of sync.
That was that game, the helmet
He
crap.
needs to rethink his strategy around what to do with him.
And it's Holmgren missing. Here's Mobo. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 36 points. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
For three, Barrett. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst
Why couldn't they use your track, Daniel?
Whole squad.
Out to Rose.
He doesn't like driving to the stadium.
Three-pointer, no good. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Thunder out in front, opening up a huge gap. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next.
I do think it's funny, though. The first time I got my apartment, I had no furniture. And so when Daniel came over, we were sitting on the floor watching.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
Yeah, we slept on the floor because we both had to go to work that night.
Oh yeah. So what time did we go in, or did you even go in? I don't think you went.
I went in, but we woke up late, and I think we got there
Like 6.
6, something like that.
Yeah. But yeah, we fell asleep on that floor. It was a long ways difference from when the last time you came for a game when I was actually furnished. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Able to get the
It's
ball in
I
bounds,
wasn't
and they
paying
got called
attention.
for a 5-second violation. And Brett, you look at the greater parity around the league. One
Yeah, that's
factor:
bad.
rebuilding teams can't hoard cap space like they once did.
Yeah, BA, so much tougher for teams to absorb these huge contracts in exchange for picks. So now you've got to use that cap space from day one, jump on the guys that you think are going to propel your team, and hope for the best.
Okay.
Here's Mobo. The shot from the low post is good.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
Here's Sasser. Offensive rebound. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
The three, Barrett.
Oh my God.
Pulls it in.
That's a shot that's online. It just will not
Shoots from the
fall.
elbow. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Hate this. You gotta have it in the
Stopping
fucking
on
green
a
to get
dime,
make the
Rose
fucking
with
shot go.
precision shooting.
Here's Pirtle. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there. Here's Sasser.
We don't even, we're playing online against our friends, and we're just like, we can't sink a shot. Let's do that arrow thing where it goes up and down immediately. You're like, okay, I got it. No, you don't. You're slightly early, bitch.
Can't get it to go. Here's Oklahoma City now. Wiggins from long range. Drains the triple.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible.
Like, it's weird. Like, I'll play a CPU team, and I don't have the arrow or nothing. I just shoot the ball and it goes, or it doesn't. There is no timing. There is no bullshit. It makes no sense.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
From deep, Rose.
Playing the CPU, it's real-time shooting. But playing a person? Nah, let's have an arrow.
The strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Toronto with the ball. To the inside. That's tip.
Oh my god, I can't even make a pass.
Wiggins from long range. Nails it from three. Wiggins has got 8 points in the quarter.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 13-5 run. Kemp can't hit.
Pass. Mogbo.
Misses the three. And here's Wiggins.
L3?
Rose right side. Puts it up. Toronto grabs the miss.
Even if you're not shooting it,
I would have been, but they wanted to
has been high.
play this NBA game.
No good by Toronto. Pulls it in from the elbow.
Almost two, yeah.
He snugs it right through the net. They desperately want to stop this run.
I'm a night person anyway.
Switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Here's Sasser. And it's all from three-point range. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time.
I hate early mornings, but my job makes me wake up. Thankfully, it's only 2 days a week that I have to do. It's not too bad.
Just go with how it was called on the
I'm a cleaner. I work for a company called Compass Group. We're a contract for hire company, but they have our contract with Kraft Heinz.
Rose has got 19 points.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point
Well, it's a good little job. It puts some money in my pocket, and I get a lot of free time.
Out of bounds, it'll be Oklahoma City's ball. So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here.
That's the thing. She's so low key. She'd rather just stay in and hang out. I'm okay with that.
Puts up a deep three. Pirtle grabs a miss. Boucher outside.
It's weird for her. Like, she likes going out, but like, I don't.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma
City. She doesn't like spending a lot of money.
It's an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here. Probably tonight.
I like.
Hits the trifecta.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
What do you clean, Daniel?
And again, Toronto, no good.
Okay.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here
what's the grossest thing you've ever cleaned?
Can't get it to go. So it's Oklahoma City now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. From deep, Rose. The rebound by Carter. Pass to Young. Fires the three. Sasser with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
From deep, Rose. Knocks down the long J. Rose has got 13 in the second half.
And their strategy is obvious. manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Thunder.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just
Those were
don't have
gross.
enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total
David
beatdown.
Buster's, I can absolutely see that. That does not surprise
I can't
me.
imagine it'll be any different.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Wiggins, no good. Here's Toronto with the ball.
Here's your bag of food,
Carter
sir. Have a great day.
Hartenstein pulls it in. Beyond the arc. Rebound Toronto.
I'm surprised they didn't get shut down.
Carter from outside sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
Seriously, though.
Pass to Young. The rebound by Wiggins. Fires from way outside. He can't get it to go. Launches it from deep. Off target. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the
That's
game,
nasty.
took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Almost like it's almost like a good thing and a bad thing. It's so disgusting that there's some two teams. You know what I mean?
We're hard about this one was so David Buster's the best
Yeah, they do not. It's true. They don't.
There were 5 checks like 3 hours. Good Lord.
I'm guessing there were flies and everything there.
This, I would say, they will get attracted by that.